Welcome back, Mech Warriors! I have found another battle mech that is new to send into battle. Introducing the Zeus. This is actually a re-recording. The last mission glitched up on me, so we're redoing it. So this is the Zeus. It is an 80-ton mech, so it is the lightest of the assault class, which is the heaviest class. And the easy way to recognize the Zeus is these two antennas that kind of make it look like it has like cricket antennas. Other recognizable features are these segmented, kind of like side torso sections, and then these wheel like shoulder pads. Makes it look like a transformer. Even the gun, this weapon here, which I have a AC-5 equipped on it. The design of the AC-5 on this mech just gives it kind of like that old G1 Transformers blaster look. That's how it looks to me. It's also interesting, it has a missile pod in its arm. I mean, I guess technically the catapult has missiles for arms, but the catapult doesn't really look like it has arms. This mech does have what's clearly an arm, but it's interesting that it ends in a missile pod. Just different looking in my opinion. Anyways, the way this mech works is it's pretty lightly armored for an assault mech, so if you see a Zeus, you probably want to prioritize it because it doesn't have very much armor. Only, what is this, 920? But on the other hand, it runs at a speed of 200 meters per second, or I guess meters per second, 200 meters, and that's fast for an assault mech. So let's go ahead and look at the weaponry. I'm never sure what kind of weapons I want to give this thing, because, you know, it's a bigger mech, so we could give it a bigger autocannon, but like, do I really want to get close to the enemy with 920 armor? So I decided to give it kind of the Fox standard build of an autocannon, 2 large lasers, and a missile launcher. I'm sure you'll recognize this kind of weaponry pattern from other mechs. The AC-5, some kind of laser. In this case, we can do 2 large lasers. This alone is fairly painful. And then we just throw in this nice little LRM-15. If the mech has decent heat efficiency at a 6 out of 10 rating, and if necessary, we could just fire the AC-5 and the LRM-15 to, you know, do damage while at the same time not generating much heat. We could also shoot one of the large lasers. These are both enhanced large lasers. This one here is really nice. +3 accuracy and 10 extra damage. Pretty damaging. In addition to that, one of our community mech warriors is grumpy that he's on the bench. So I said, you know what? Mad Cat is going to go into the mission, but because he's complaining about it, I have redesigned his character to be the prettiest member of Star Fox Solar Defenses. So congratulations, Mad Cat. You get to join the attacking team on this one.
Standing by.
Complete your training. Everyone's training is done for now. I might spend more points on skills, but not until basically no one is going to get any further training until we finish the Argo. With the Argo completed, then I will, when all these upgrades are done, I'll see what our monthly expenses look like, and then I will continue upgrading people if there's room. Anyways, we're going to be doing this mission, Tag Team. This is the mission that glitched up on me. I want all the salvage, because obviously in the Tag Team there's a big 2-on-3 battle, two lances. You know, Agamemnon's coming back. You know, he gets around. So this is going to be our team. Mad Cat's going to be there, and because the Zeus is pretty quick, I'm going to have... well, Trey come back in. And Laura can teach us some stuff about the Stalker. I'm going to go in our Star League Highlander. That's going to be our team. And yeah, let's go in there. It's a lowlands battle, so hopefully it's not going to have a lot of hills, because we have a lot of mechs that have direct fire weapons rather than missiles. We only have... we have missiles sprinkled out across the lands, but we would benefit from having a much more flat battlefield. This is lowlands, though, so let's hope that it is that. And let's hope that doesn't glitch up this time. I have a suspicion I know why it glitched up, but we'll see if my suspicion is correct. Get some Mountain Dew first while this bastard is loading. All right. This is the last recording of the day, and I am a little bit sleep deprived, but I'm going to push through it and get this episode done, hopefully without sounding like I am a zombie. Come on, game. Load up my mission. There we go. Alright, so of course, the first thing we want to see is what mech is Agamemnon piloting? He who never listens to us. And let's see what his lance looks like. That's step one. So, what do you got? What do we got? He's got... Which one is Agamemnon? You're in the smallest mech? You're in the dragon. Why are you in the dragon? Why aren't you in one of the warhammers? So his lance is 2 warhammers and a thunderbolt. This is way better than his old lance. His old lance was 3 quick draws and a battle master, which he was piloting. I would say this is more balanced than the other lance, but at the same time, he had a much more powerful mech that he was piloting last time. This is the same battlefield, though, so it is relatively hilly. So what we're going to do differently this time is I'm going to be a little more aggressive. I feel like I hang back a little too much, and it glitched up by not triggering the reinforcements to appear. I think that was the problem.
Roger. Picked up a blip.
Because I want Agamemnon to go in first to take the damage, because we don't have to pay for his mechs, and there's no bonus for all of his mechs surviving. But I do believe we need to get up at least a little bit closer. I'm probably going to do it in my mech, because I can jump from cover to cover.
Yup.
We do have a shot on this guy, but he's super tanked up, so I'm just going to, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let all Agamemnon's guys go. Takes a breaching shot. That's probably the best shot you can make. Please don't, overheat yourself on this mech that's, super, like the Warhammers, specifically. Oh yeah, they're just going all in. I think he's in the water, though, so he's probably not going to generate too much heat, which is good. So yeah, I guess I will jump in a bit.
Engaging jump jets.
See if it glitches up on me twice in a row. If it glitches up on me a second time, I'm just going to accept that it's glitching up on me, and I'll just show you what you do when the mission glitches up.
Skipper?
Once again, I'm not going to shoot at this guy while he's tanked up. Unless you have a breaching shot, you're just going to have to pass your turn.
Orders?
Speaking of people with a breaching shot, I'll shoot, I guess, this PPC has the more stability damage.
Yeah. And
speaking of people who don't have it, let's let the Zeus hang there. Just gonna go ahead and tank up. Skip our turn. Okay, the Centurion comes out to play, and he is a big fat miss. He's a big fat loser. Missiles. Doesn't tell me enough of what that mech could be.
Damage minimal.
The Warhammers are getting out of the water, which means they're going to overheat very quickly, because the Warhammer does not have good heat management. Getting zapped by the Thunderbolt. Wolverine, he's got 2... Okay, that's good. So last time it was mainly heavy mechs. We're seeing a lot of medium mechs, which means they're probably going to compensate with some assault mechs. That's what I'm looking for. I want to salvage the big mechs. That's what I'm looking for. Go ahead and let Lore go forward. And Lore's going to have words. He's got a message. He's going to, read the canon lore to people with his 60 missiles. And although he does resist a lot of the damage...
Ha! You like that?
He's taken enough damage that it's probably not going to matter. I mean, it saved him. He probably would have went down if not for that, but his armor is wearing down enough that... Okay, that's probably an enemy Warhammer. Took his leg out. That's unfortunate. Down goes our allied warhammer. I'm not sure if he's going to get back up. Our thunderbolt scanning somebody. Not a lot of shooting from our side. Up there we go. So the warhammer does decent damage, but it doesn't. It has kind of just okay-ish armor. Not the like deadliest of battle mechs in terms of, or it's not the most resilient of battle mechs, I should say. I'm gonna go ahead and get a little closer. I'm trying to get a good shot on this. That's probably good enough.
Engaging jump jets.
Since he's in cover, I guess I'm just gonna shoot the Gauss rifle on its own.
Engaging target.
Got the
Critical damage
AC-10, and it was enough to give him a knockdown, which that drops his defense, and that means someone can finish him off. Might as well fire everything we got. He's in the water, so very little heat generation. And that's the end of that guy, finally. Stubborn defenses, for sure. Got a better shot on that Thunderbolt, so let's fire at him instead.
Locking in.
He's out of cover too, so even though the Thunderbolt does have a lot of armor, he's out of cover, so he's going to take a lot of damage. Aha, you missed. However, even a missed melee attack removes my bonus defenses. Trying to kick them while they're down. He's successfully kicking him while he's down, but they haven't breached his center torso yet, I don't think. Shooting at me, don't have my defenses up. Okay, let's continue jumping towards the enemy to try to trigger those reinforcements to appear.
Engaging jump jets.
Let's go ahead and blast this guy with everything we've got.
All weapons limited.
That's what you get for being a humongous jerk. Okay, the Warhammer's back on his feet. Good. And despite having the accuracy penalty of getting back up, he still managed to hit with one of his PPCs. That's good. Getting totally wrecked by the enemy Warhammer. That's probably going to be a good target. So, like I said, the Warhammer has kind of okay-ish armor, pretty average armor. It's not bad armor, but it's not great armor. Breaching shot. They're really focusing on that Warhammer, but fortunately he's zombieing it pretty nicely. I'll give it to him.
I'm rolling.
I think we're going to go for this battle mech. This will absolutely knock him over, but hopefully it'll also do a ton of damage. Looks like it did.
Critical hit.
So this mech will probably not survive being knocked over unless we're really deep into the turn. I don't think we are, though. Oh yeah, this guy's toasted. Pretty good damage on the Thunderbolt. Our Warhammers are running really hot. A common problem for that battle mech. Oh! I think that was one laser. Yeah, that was it was a breaching shot. So he shot one medium laser at him and zapped him. The Warhammer is going to be a good... Well, the Thunderbolt's pretty banged up. Yeah, the Thunderbolt's really beat up. So we're probably going to go for the Thunderbolt. I'm going to shoot from the water. Means 3 PPCs every turn as long as we're shooting from the water.
Position confirmed. I copy.
Not quite enough to get through the center torso. That mech is zombieing it up as well. Taking a ton of damage because we're just hitting the other portions of the mech. Fails the shot at me, that's fine. I need to jump closer to the enemy to see if I can trigger their reinforcements. Ah, thank God. Here we go. We triggered their reinforcements. Another Tarian Lance. Okay, good. That means I don't... That means I can actually back up now and allow them to take the hits. Good. I want to jump closer to the fight. I want to jump... I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, I'm going to jump over here, I guess.
Engaging jump jets.
I think I'm going to do a split fire on him and him. Because this guy, I don't think it's going to be necessary. I'm going to send the Gauss rifle and the LRMs. We're going to shoot the medium laser and the SRM-6 at the Thunderbolt.
Engaging multiple targets.
Wasn't quite enough. But at the same time, we really need to start beating up that Warhammer. Thunderbolt is zombieing the crap out of us right now. Oh! I don't know who went down. Probably the Warhammer that was really badly damaged. He's overloaded, and that means his mech is shut down, because I mean he's like burning up like the sun right now. And what that means is we can take a targeted shot on him as if he has fallen over, and that means I'm taking a targeted shot on him like he's fallen over.
Reporting. Critical hit.
And he's also knocked down. So does that mean he'll have to take one turn to get back up, and then a second turn to power up? Or maybe he has to power up first, and then he could get up? I don't think we're going to find out, though. We are kicking him while he's down. And he's taking heat damage, even though he's in the water. Whoa, whoa, you're not allowed to shoot the Zeus. The Zeus is not made to get shot at.
Reporting. Minimal damage. Good to go.
So we're going to ignore the... What do you call it? Warhammer. Just as a science experiment. I really want that. I'm tired of this guy zombieing us. You have got to die. D-I-A! Okay, finally. We have exorcised his zombie.
Standing by.
He is no longer an issue. For now, at least. I want to use my Zeus's speed for something, but... I'm just going to use it to back up.
On it.
And shoot this guy, who we have a pretty good shot on. Come on, bring out the real armor. I'm tired of this BS. I don't want any of this battle mechs that we're killing. I want assault mechs. Bring out the Battle Master.
Confirmed.
Okay, since we're not using our morale to tank up very much, I'm going to go ahead and use our morale for a precision strike. Not because, well, I guess, both for the ability to call a shot on his center torso and to just increase our accuracy. Nope. Oh, he went down, and well, you know, on one end it's good that he's down, on the other end our science experiment has failed. We have destroyed the first enemy lance, though. Where's the enemy lance at? Wasn't there supposed to be a second one? I'm getting a little suspicious. I'm gonna send the Zeus to go scout. Oh! Oh! A 95-ton mech? Oh, that's gotta be a Banshee. Not that I'm displeased with that. That's something that we need a piece of that Banshee for sure. Go ahead and finish off this quick draw. Gauss rifle puts them in their rifle puts them in their place.
Receiving you. Aye, aye.
Go send Lobo to scout. Pretty good distance, as you can see, with a piloting specialist.
Acknowledged. Commander?
I'm gonna stay in the water. There's no reason not to. Gonna shoot one to get a breaching shot since he's got 40% defense. Pretty good hit from Agamemnon. He must have a pretty high gunnery. His shots are typically reliable.
Yup.
Everyone is well defended, except for the Banshee, which we were correct about. So let's just launch some missiles towards the Banshee. This is a pretty big mech. Pretty painful mech too, but he's out of cover, so he's exposed. We're probably not going to be able to do any salvaging shenanigans against it just because of the fact that our allies will just dogpile them and core it with a center torso shot. Everyone's making good use of the water, I will say that. Anyway, Agamemnon did not enjoy that. That was a pretty hard hit. I am going to Alpha Strike the quick draw. Start thinning them out. I know that did some damage.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Ready for orders.
I think I'll do a split shot here. I'm gonna do... And I'm gonna send the good PPC, the knockdown PPC on the Banshee.
Splitting fire.
This is the one that has plus 30 stability. Look at all that, because he's standing in the...
Commander.
Right here.
On my way.
Who am I gonna shoot at? Probably that guy, because he doesn't have any defense. Let's go for him. Got his leg. Well, that's one of the big advantages of a flanking attack, is you're able to hit their leg more easily from the side. Which means that guy's probably screwed. Our allies are going to dogpile onto him. Banshee takes a knockdown. I might try to see if I can salvage it, but like I said, I have a feeling that our allies are just going to like blibbity blabbity at the Crazyville.
Damage minimal.
What are your orders, Skipper?
I don't anticipate them playing along. I think I'll just go ahead and reserve.
Holding for tactical.
Yeah, they're already jumping all over the Banshee. I mean, it's a good idea. You should do that, but... Banshee's back up. Doesn't have the accuracy that he wants since he had to get up. Still enough to do a decent bit of damage to Agamemnon, though. Still has the rough terrain debuff, though, which means he's going to take more damage from stability, though. So let me, I don't know, I'm gonna try to target his leg in order to get some shots away from his center torso. Which I don't know how effective that was. Seems like a lot of that still hit his center torso. Yeah, his center torso is not looking very good right now. I will take a targeted shot on his leg, I guess. And just with that, in order to fire a breaching shot on his leg. Nope, that would be a center torso. That's the idea. We'll only be able to take one piece of him.
What's up, boss?
Unless the game glitches up, then we will take still one piece of him.
Enemy down. Good to go.
Coming in for the flanking attack.
Move order received.
Take a targeted shot on the rear torso.
This should be good.
Not quite enough to bring him down. But I suspect the damage is pretty high. Through the rear armor. I'd still need to hit him a little harder.
Here we go. That hit something good.
His mech is falling apart. And he falls down. Schlibbity schlap. Now I'm coming in for the attack. Or he's coming in for the attack. Nope, he's still up. Back on his feet. In terrible condition though. Quick draws are not known for their armor. Agamemnon, not in great shape, but not dead either.
Waiting for orders.
You know what? Let's just have Lobo go for the rear shot. Looks like it's slightly off target, but still good enough.
Enemy down.
Okay, good. That did count as a mission complete. So we did not glitch out. Unfortunately,
Mission
we didn't
successful.
really get any impressive battle. Well, that's not true. We're going to get one piece of the Banshee. I think I have one piece earlier from just grinding some missions out, so I need one more piece of the Banshee, then we'll have an even bigger mech than the Highlander. It won't be as good as that Star League Highlander, though. Where is it? I'll take it. Yep, we got 1 out of 3, so once we have this, it'll be 2 out of 3. What else do I want to salvage? Are there any interesting weapons? Oh yeah, look at all these. Let's grab all of these lasers. Oh, a really good SRM-6. Do I want to drop any of these for it? I'm not sure. I really like the ones with better accuracy. I really want that SRM-6 though. I'll drop one of these and grab the SRM-6. Because, I mean, this one is +4 damage per missile. So it's shooting 6 missiles that do 12 damage instead of 8. That's pretty nasty. Was hoping that I would randomly get that laser I left behind, but no luck. Well, that was okay. What do you call it? You know, let the other guys take the hits. As long as one of them survives, it's good. Was hoping for a little better salvage than we got. You know, it's always very random with salvage. You never know. You could get something amazing. You could get something that's garbage. In this case, it was just average. I would consider what we got from that just okay. I mean, it's very important that we did get that Banshee component just because I do need larger mechs in order to survive against larger enemy mechs. But the team we've got now, this is a full, like, almost the whole first row is assault mechs, which is pretty good. But, yep. And then I'm going to need some duplicates, because what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to replace the 2 Jaeger mechs with assault mech equivalents. Like the Zeus, for example, could easily be redesigned to carry 2 AC-5s in the arm, and I guess he'd have like a double-barreled AC-5. He'd have one up top and one down below. And that would make him a mech that's capable of operating in hot environments, because that's what's so good about the Jaeger Mech S. Look, his heat efficiency is like 10. That's what makes it so useful, is that it operates in the desert so effectively. And even the Jaeger Mech A, its heat efficiency is still really good. It's got a 7. But that's the Zeus. The Zeus is not the most exciting mech to customize, honestly, just because it doesn't carry as much weaponry as the Stalker. The Stalker, I think, has something like 40-something tons available for weapons, where the Zeus only has like 30 or 31. But that's because the Zeus has a much bigger engine. It needs in order for the Zeus to run as fast as it does, it needs a really big engine to get it going. And in this game, you can't modify the engine. Not that I'd want to. Having some assault mechs that can actually get moving is really important for missions that are time sensitive. It also just allows you to create mechs that can outflank the enemy, and also can kind of create a recon type of unit. And yeah, the Zeus and the Victor are our... Let's put the awesome there. The Zeus and the Victor both run at the same speed. So the two of them, you know, if we need more agile, faster battle mechs, yeah, we're going to deploy both the Zeus and the Victor together. I'm definitely probably... I'm not sure about it, but I'm leaning towards getting another Stalker as well, just in case I want twice as many missiles. On the other hand, the Catapult C4 has the advantage of the jump jets, which is pretty handy. It also means that if there's a lot of woods, I can jump. You can jump farther through the woods than walking through, and walking through them eats up your movement spaces. At any rate, enough of that. That is the end of this episode. Like this video was entertaining, subscribe for future BattleTech content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.